Hello, welcome in to a very special demo version of Tavern Talk Stories Dreamwalker. I've been offered a chance to test the demo, get it out to you guys before as the Kickstarter starts, or the Kickstarter's released. I'm not quite sure what the word for Kickstarter being opened is, but we have a second second iteration of Tavern Talk. I played Tavern Talk a while ago when that was released in 2024. Really enjoyed it. And now we have Tavern Talk Stories Dreamwalker, which is a prequel. I'm just having a look at the Kickstarter information while I'm talking to you. But yeah, I think it's a prequel to it. I'm pretty sure I've seen something read somewhere. Standalone prequel to the Kickstarter hit. There we go. I get it eventually, but there we are. So the Kickstarter should be live by now, hopefully. I've got a link to it in the description below, and it is the same team, same people in the background, same devs. We have a lot of different what do you call them, where you unlock stuff on the Kickstarter when you hit so many money tree goals. There's a few of those, and they'll all be explained on the Kickstarter. But I thought I'd have a look at the demo and we can have an exploration, see what this is about, see what's going on. Yeah, let's get into it. So we'll hit play. I've not played this before. I've played Tavern Talk, I haven't played Dreamwalker, so I'll show you what that looks like. We can also wishlist directly from the demo as well for there, so there's the wishlist, and also we can back it now on the Kickstarter. So if you've got the demo on Steam, you can back straight from Kickstarter. Well, it'll take you straight there to the Kickstarter. Let's play, let's get into it. Oh, okay. So we'll do, yeah, we'll stick with Cosmo, why not? We can have a look at the different pronouns. Start on she, her. We can have he, him, and we can have they, them. So we'll go with they, them, why not? Let's see what happens. Let's go for it. Let's have a look. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the demo is going to work for me. Again, I've not tried this before, so we'll see. Greetings, traveller. Traveller, is that all I get? Greetings, old friend. It's good to see you. We'll go with the positive. Why not? Oh, the fish in the background. Do you remember that singing fish from like the 2000s? It's good to see you. Likewise. I've been told you sell magical drinks to exhausted travellers. Could I have one? Slow down. First things first, mate. Wait, you're a customer now? I should watch my manners. My deepest apologies, Miss Miriam. When did you become so polite? Had a change of heart, why not? Seems miracles do happen. Anyhow, how about you go ahead and make me something to drink already? Alright, I'll indulge you, or what can I get you? Let's see, your menu is small, but enticing. How about a voyager's dream? Sounds nicely balanced. While a bit spiritual for my tastes, it does remind me of you. Your head has always been up in the clouds. I mean, that's true. Feet on, so my taste of feet on the ground, head in the clouds. They're less pleasant places for a head to be. As has yours. Yeah, right back at you. As has yours. I believe my dreams have always been much more anchored in reality than your personal fantasies. Wow. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Oh, I've just seen the eyes just blinking there. There's so much stuff going on in the background. You're probably seeing a lot more things than I do. Did that fish just twitch its tail? Hang on, let me stare at the fish for a minute. Did you? Yes, its tail. Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Now, before you run off and make my drink, would you mind showing me what you've got going on back there? Sure, so we do the tutorial? I'll show you the tutorial, let's do it. Are you scouting out competition? Cool little wizardry curiosity. Can't argue with that. Come on, I'll give you a tour. How's this for a drink mixing nook? A little bee instead of the purple guy. Not too shabby, I like the personal touches. Thank you. I keep all my potions here, carefully guarded by Captain Bee-Bug. That's Captain Bee-Bug, it must be. I miss that little critter. Do you think I could pet them? Let's appreciate a good head scratch. Maybe after I'm done explaining. Alright, let's mix your potions then. Ooh, not so fast, Miss Know-It-All. Let's follow the proper steps. Suddenly got very complicated for a minute. It's important to listen to what my patrons want. After all, I want to make sure they get what they asked for. But just in case I forget, I keep a detailed protocol in my log. And for days when I need a little extra help, Slinky summarises my notes for me. This must be Slinky who's helping out around here. Sorry, Slinky? My lunar reef pygmy octopus. As he is. They came in for an internship one day and never left. Very nice guy. Once I feel like I have a good idea of what my patron wants, I browse my recipes. How do you decide on the perfect one? I'm looking at their properties and descriptions to see which one would fit my guests' wishes best. And then I draw it on the board with my chalk. You have those on your menu? No, not anymore. Okay, so Voyager's Dream looks like that. Since each recipe requires the right balance, we need to pay attention to its stats. There's strength, charisma, dex, intelligence and defense. Did you go classic? Each potion influences one stat? No, my potions can influence several stats at once. They can add to them or subtract from them. For organisational purposes, I keep them in a special order on the shelf. The higher up a potion is, the more stats it influences at the same time. Next, I just take one and pour it into the mug. Alright. So that's one gone in there, and it's gone up to the 1 drop. There's a second one gone in. So that's how you pour them in. How else would I? Oh, I see. So there's 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. These must be the 3-star potions. Right. If I make a mistake, I can pour the faulty mix into Captain Beetlebug's bucket. They love terrible potions, so if I make a mistake, I put it in there. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. I see. That makes one of us at least. Anything else you've got to keep in mind? I just have to remember to ring the bell once I'm done. Now, sit back and relax while I make your drink, just to make sure you wanted a Voyager's Dream. Coming right up. So, I need... So I'm not adding any of that. I'm adding... Got to move that star that way. Ah, I see. So that will move the 2 stars that way. That one moves those 2. And then I need to find something that will move the other potion. Nope. Okay. I need that one to move over one more. Is it possible to do it? Am I missing it? What's the book say? Okay, he's drawn the recipe, so I need 2 Swift and 1 of everything else apart from the brain. I've just got to remember which one moves which. Okay, we can do one of those. There we go. So let's move those. Is there anything that does a minus? Yes. Oh, okay. So I can do 2 of these. Okay. That one. Which moves those 2. And then I just need to move those 2, which is done with that one. Alright. Matches, I think. 1, 2. 2 there. That one hasn't moved, that one's moved. The bell is lit up, so I'm going to go for that. There we go. That's complicated. A dream of a drink just for you. Let's see how let's see how sound your method really is. Can I click? Oh, I can use the spacebar next. Okay, nice. I don't need to click my mouse every time now. This is excellent, inspiring enough for any dream. Thank you. Though if I may offer a suggestion, your drink mix technique is certainly commendable. What are you getting at? I was experimenting with a new potion on the way here. Ooh. Call it Sirius. It's a simple brew that enhances the physical abilities of the body. And, well, I suppose it reminds me of you and your whole astrology obsession. How do they know? You should have it. I think it can offer a different take on this delicious drink of yours. That's wonderful, thank you. So I've got a potion of Sirius now. Don't mention it. Oh, I click on it. Ooh. Okay, so +1 to the sword, +1 to the feather. Dex. Here we go. It shows me here. +1 strength, +1 dex, and then yeah, those are minuses. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wow, so many stuff. I don't mention it. It'll look good in your inventory. On that note, congratulations on opening your own tavern. Thank you. It's always been a dream of mine. I know, and I'm happy you went after it. Can't catch a dream if you don't chase it. Can't argue with that. So, are we competition now? Me and the great Miriam Alchemy Collective, I mean? Mariam? Moria's most prestige mage family and their famous Potion of Miracles. Versus Cosmo, Borkham's up-and-coming Tavernkeeper and their most delicious concoctions. Sounds like a battle for the ages, right? I think we might be occupying very different niches. Unless you're thinking of becoming a stuck-up mage who sells their diluted potions for marked-up prices, I think we're good. I'll think about it. Just kidding. You can see my drinks as charitable donations. I see this as you indulging my hobby. These drinks are merely my fun little experiments. Would that make your patrons your test subjects? Probably. I wouldn't phrase it that way. Publicly, at least. Yes. I suggest a more profitable business model if you have the time. I'll think about it, Miss Miriam. Mariam? However it's said. You can drop the miss. We've known each other for what now? Almost 2 decades? Quite a while. A long time to have been best friends. Acquaintances, bitter enemies. Oh, best friends, why not? Long time indeed. Even longer after you abandoned me for 2 whole years. Oh, trauma's coming up. I almost revoked your friend license. I was busy. You could have sent a postcard. I'm sorry. I just needed to get away after... Oh. I know. I lost her too. I'm just pulling her leg. I just missed you. I miss you too. How are the Gaffira treating you? I heard Twinborough is lovely this time of year. The local flora is in full bloom, which is beautiful, postcard worthy even. But unfortunately, the uptake in pollen seems to have increased the fluctuation in the delta's mana irregularities. Put simply, keeping everyone safe from the arcane anomalies roaming the city gets a bit rough this time of year. Something about the exposure to pollen shifts the creature's behaviour and hunting patterns. And you're trying to figure out why? That is my position as a Gaffira analyst. Good for you. Did the magical protectors of the city also sponsor your armour? It's rare to see wizards running around this suited up. I mean, she has got some lovely armour. I do appreciate that. I made it myself. Oh, even better. Okay, well, needs a hobby. Well, the Gaffira blacksmiths made it, but I transmuted it. Enchanted armour. Made it impervious to lightning damage and gave it some absorbent properties. It is enchanted. Nice. It sounds exciting. It is. And did you build this tavern yourself? I just renovated it. I don't think I'm a builder type person myself. It was honestly in poor condition, but I think I prettied it up quite well. Had some help with it too, of course. You did a good job. I can barely tell someone broke that shelf before. What, you mean the one's hanging on for dear life, just above her shoulder like that? Yeah, you can hardly tell that. Thank you. I like that it's right by the sea and so close to home. You moved to Borkham just to have a view of Moria from your backyard. Oh, that must be Moria? Yeah, Moria? What can I say? I'm sentimental. I thought about moving to Zenith for about half a day, but they put sesame seeds on their bread rolls. They only put blueberry jam in their jelly donuts. That's just a crime. I just can't deal with that. I think they taste quite good, actually. Nice change of pace. Oh, how you betray me yet again. Did you try some of their treacherous pastries on your way home? Plenty. I stopped by to pick up some incense I ordered and the baker was right next door. He was very forthcoming about his assortment. It's town's gossip. Write a cookbook interspersed with local tabloid articles at this point. Anything you'd like to share? You know how much my patrons like gossip. Totally not me. I don't like gossip at all. Isn't it your job to keep their secrets to yourself? To make quests somehow. Fair enough. Oh, the quest system is back. Lovely. It was a whole lot of talking in circles and worrying about nothing. What struck out most was how worried he was about his niece's neighbour's son. Okay. Apparently the kid hasn't slept well in days and insists there's a monster hiding under his bed. What kind of monster? Not sure. Allegedly it has many feet as a millipede and snores. It has as many feet as a millipede and snores. Oh, got a rumour. Rumour unlocked. Haunting of 1,000 snores. Hey, I love this. I love the whole rumours thing where you can like build your own quests. It's great. Love it, love it, love it. Fascinating. Do you think it's real? No. The baker also told me about a mysterious rogue allegedly going rogue in town. Stealing buttons, beads. Bones? No, honey. The townsfolk have started locking their doors at night, but even that isn't preventing the robbery. Words. That isn't preventing the robberies. I fear the boy is scared and is projecting his fears into his dreams and under his bed. Not too bad of a theory. What did your investigation conclude, Geoffrey and Miriam? Oh, okay. Nothing. I didn't investigate. I considered it. The opportunity to study the potential beast or delusion sounded alluring. But I only had time to leave a charm against bad dreams with a baker. I was only passing through after all. I guess your jurisdiction doesn't extend to the mainland anyway. So, what did bring you back here? Me, I hope? The Afterlight Solstice Festival. My parents are sponsoring it this year, and they asked for some help with the preparations. There's lots to do, and we only have half a month to do it all. Glad to hear they finally reached out. Yeah. But I'm surprised you took days off for it. I've always thought you weren't too fond of the event. Too loud, too dark, too people-y, all that. I wasn't exactly in a position to refuse it. It was Zara's favourite, you know, so I guess this is their way of honouring her. Obsessing over anything that reminds them of her existence and needing to make it perfect in her memory. Anyway, to keep on living, I guess. Okay, I see how that wasn't easy to say no to. Not that I tried. Anyhow, will you come over for the celebration? Maybe. I might have to work. I suppose a day of festivities mean good business for you. I'll make sure to send some guests your way. Wow! Hello! Did I hear festivities? Who's throwing a party and why am I not invited? I'm sorry, who are you? This is Una. She helps me with all my renovations and repairs, so I let her live upstairs for free. I see. Now the makeshift roof makes a lot more sense. Character information, let's have a look. So there's Una. Una is a Finfolk, 32, uses she, her pronouns. Arcane engineer. Her background is Astral Sea and is chaotic good. I'll click on the star signs. We have Mariam. She is a Maida. She's 28, uses she, her, she's a wizard. Background is Muria and she's also lawful good. Oh, chaotic good. Okay, so they're both good characters. I love it. Okay, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people to meet. And a couple of unlocks to do down here for each person. Yeah, makeshift roof does make a lot more sense now. No need to be intimidated by my DIY skills. You two know each other? For quite some time, yes. And you never introduced her to me, Cosmo? Here I thought we were so close. Even after I lost my hand while trying to fix your tavern's leaking stern. Oh wow, was that my fault? Oh no. Oh dear. Please don't believe everything she says. Hey! You want to tell me you climbed all the way up there to fix the leak? Never mind. To tell you the truth, I lost my arm while brawling with a two-headed sheep. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Terrifying beast, really. A good thing there was a field of clovers nearby. Did you know they're absolutely crazy about clovers? Just in case you ever get into a hairy situation with some sheep. Or should I say a woolly situation? I hate that I'm laughing, or ouch. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate the joke, but ouch. Come on, my joke wasn't that bad. Well, don't leave me hanging. I can spot a smile on your face. Thinking about that sheep is really making me crave one of your drinks though. Oh, finally, here we go. Some actual gameplay. Could you make me one? Why does sheep make you think of... Does it really matter? You got a drink for me or not? Sure. What may I concoct for you? Something that'll make me the lucky fool at the poker table over at the Squeaky Lobster. You feel me? And add in a bit of charisma so no one will notice a thing. Notice what? If I elaborated on that, I'd have to get rid of you. In that case, I better see what charismatic brew I can concoct for you. Great rhyme. Alright. Didn't request a specific drink, okay. But she did mention some attributes the drink should have. What did she say again? I should check my log for the specific keywords, okay. Alright, now I need to browse my recipes for a drink that matches her request. And if I get lost, I can always ask Slinky for help. I've got this. Alright. I'm glad you think I've got this. Let's have a look at the logbook. That's the rumours. The quests. Okay. Keywords. Check the log for keywords. Charisma and lucky. Okay, that's the keywords we want. So let's have a look at the recipes. Lucky would be... What would lucky be? Not sure, but we want charisma, so we want the crown. Let's have a look. So it's that one. Oh, season tides might be good. Inspiring message at a bottle is the perfect drink for any seasoned seafarer looking to win over their crewmates with nautical charm instead of brute force. Its hefty cinnamon spice is considered good luck in the frozen seas. One sip of this delicious drink is enough to fill you with hope for your future adventures. I hope you'll give it a try. Okay, so that's a lucky charisma. Let's have a look at slow strikes. No, that's not going to work. Neither's that one. Let's go for season tides. Let's draw that one. Draw the recipe out. Okay. So, I'll try and make this drink work now. That's plus there. We want a minus. Okay, we can do a minus there. So we can do that one and that one. Maybe twice. Where was that? Oh, what's that plus? And then that one. Oh, there, that one. So we do one of those to bring those two forwards. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. Where was it? That one, that twice, and then that one would make the thing, I think. Let's try it. Keep going. So now we match there. Okay, and we just need to move this top one back. And there's the drink. Okay, seasoned tides, thank you. Oh gosh, did it, I think. There's probably an easy way of doing that, but we'll do that. Here you go. Let's see if this suits your taste. Delicious as always. Exactly what I wanted. The losers over the squeaky lobster poker night might as well pack up now. So, what about you, oh so mysterious suited up woman? I know absolutely nothing about you. Only that your besties were Cosmo. How about you share a funny little anecdote with us too? Or at least your name. I'm Gafira Miriam. You know, like the Miriam Alchemy Collective, the famous potion brewery on Moria. No big deal at all. If you must mention it. There's a potion brewery on Moria? If you make it to Moria sometime, I'd be happy to give you a tour. Awesome! I'll put it on my Gaia bucket list. You're not from here, I take it. Nope. Straight out of the Astral Sea. People can usually tell immediately, but whatever, I'm here now. What a sweet gig. I suppose so. Any particular reason why you're exploring Gaia? I've heard wondrous things about the Astral Sea. It must have been difficult to leave behind. Curiosity. Wanted to see every bit of Gaia, every blade of grass, every tree, leave no stone unturned. For you, Gaia might be completely normal. For astral folk like me, it's rare we get to see beyond the tides. So, now that I can, I've got to make the most of it. However, I'm able to. They don't make as many manuals on adventuring as you might think. And I'm getting tired of counting all the cracks and crevices in this wooden interior. I can hear you. I'm sorry, I didn't... It's alright, I'm hoping you'll see more of the world too. I appreciate the company though. I appreciate a good old bar with a good view. But I'd like to see as much as Gaia as I can before I mean, I'd love to see the biannual astral star eclipse from a Gaian perspective. Allegedly the best place to watch the eclipse is Varika. But it's so far up north. Kinda out of reach for me currently. So, until then, let's go fun day trips and get into bar fights elsewhere. Speaking of bars, remember how I told you I'd do some industrial espionage for you over at the Lucky Knitter? I don't remember asking for that. First of all, your tavern is still cooler. That's a relief. But even better, I roped the owner into a dice game. I bet if I won, I'd get something extraordinary. If they won, I'd fix their broken void siphon. And I assume you won? Bingo! And I snatched up quite the treasure for you. They said it was collecting dust in the glass cabinets anyways. And now I'm handing it over to my worthy friend. The label says Anchor. No idea what it does, but I figured it might be useful. Potion unlocked Anchor. There. Oh, +2 to strength. Okay, getting loads of potions. Amazing. Thank you, Una. I think it'll add nicely to my collection. I thought so too. Anyway, I feel you needed some hot Phaeosian gossip I picked up on my way back. I'm all ears. Apparently some exciting things are happening in Zenith at the moment. So, you've heard about the strange thief? What? No, actually I was thinking about the colourful cobblestones that started appearing everywhere. I definitely have to get my hands on a few of them. I bet they're magical. Who knows what I could do with them? I did see those colourful stones in the pavement. Red, pink and orange if I'm remembering correctly. They looked cute. I figured they were the doings of a young carbuncle. Carbuncle? I'll have to look that up. I know those little furry critters with a gemstone between their eyes. Maybe one of them painted the street's cobblestones in its favourite colours. A carbuncle? They're pretty rare in Phaeosa. I thought they preferred a warmer climate. I think I'm saying Phaeosa wrong. I don't think it's that. Hogwash, it's clearly the work of an artistically gifted leprechaun. Have you ever seen a leprechaun paint stones? Have you ever seen a carbuncle at this latitude? Maybe you're both right? Like a leprechaun. What a spineless answer. Oh, thanks. Agreed. Oh, okay. Either way, I really gotta check it out. Got another rumour for the city beautification program. You could also investigate thefts while you're there. Or help a poor kid plagued by nightmares. I'm not sure how cobblestones would help a kid, but I'll see if I can find an adventurer with a babysitting licence to pass on your worries. Do you need a ride then? I'd be happy to introduce you to a merchant who frequents the route. But they still owe me a favour. Sounds great, thank you. Let's go then. What's the rush? You can stay for another drink if you want. I'm hoping to catch my acquaintance before they depart to Zenith. Alright, yeah, sure, of course. Well then, see you soon, Cosmo. Till the next tidal waves. Whatever that means. Until next time, Tavernkeeper. Take care of yourself. And don't make me wait so long next time, please. I won't, I promise. Everyone's gone. Is this the end of the day? I think it's the end of the day. Oh, new day. Hello, hello. Mysterious strangers. Astral hares don't know the Makawava. Yes, they do. And how do you know that? I've read a basic biology book. Wait, you can read? Hello and welcome to the Drowsy Dragon Tavern. Oh god, I fluffed that up, didn't I? My first customers who don't even know me and I fluffed it up. Let's try this again. Hello and welcome to the Drowsy Dragon Travellers. Hello? Thank you for the kind greeting, Tavernkeeper. You may call me Cosmo. It's a real pleasure to meet you, Cosmo. So, Cosmo, do you have any paladin repellent on hand? Can't say I do. How about a truth serum? Nope, not that one either. Sorry. Truth serum? Are you accusing me of lying? I'm not accusing you. I know you're lying. Alright, alright. How about some drinks to settle your spirits? Drinks? You have my full and undivided attention. How much do they cost? Just your names. Oh, my fae. You drive a hard bargain. Those are very precious. I meant an introduction. I already like my name well enough. Ah, that I can do. I'm Rune. I love Rune. They're amazing. No, you're not. That's the name of the god I talked to earlier. Oh. Common name? Sure. Can't all be called Quasar Dustspringer. No, we can't. We couldn't. That wouldn't be very efficient. That would be very inefficient. What a dramatic name. My family has a flair for the dramatic. Can I get drink now? Of course. Right away. Anything in particular you fancy? The hottest drink on your menu. Oh, spicy. Like literally? What else? Okay. A hot drink. All right. Let's bring the book up and have a look, see what drinks can be made. Hottest. Slow pace leaves any stress, exhausting day, refreshing tasteless hot tea. Its aftertaste paired with my expert advice will grant you plenty of motivation to conquer the world tomorrow, surely but slowly. So we could do that. That's hot. I don't think any others say hot. So let's go for it. Let's do it. Alright. So I need 2 at the bottom. Nope. Nope, it's not going the right way, is it? That one? Okay. Oh, that's 1. So I could do that one. Do one of them. And then one of these. Oh, have I done 2? Oh. Okay, whatever. We'll try that again. Hang on. Right. It's remembering which one does which. That's what I'm struggling with. So that one, we started with that one. Okay. Then we did that. Okay. So now we're here. We're okay there. We're okay there. And now we need to take the strength down a lot. It would be that one, wouldn't it? That's the only one that takes strength down. So we'll do that twice. There we go. Slow strike. We got it. There we go. Hot and steamy as requested. You really went all in with that drink. I gave it my best. Andu appreciates your efforts too. Oh, it's Andu. That's the purple guy's name. We had him. He was in the original Tavern talk. He's Andu. He sits where the bee. That's where he would sit. Anyway. Sorry, Andu. The pollywog on their shoulder. He's not a pollywog, you uneducated mob. What is he then? A draconic familiar. And a gift from my buddy Levi. Levi? Leviathan, haven't you read a basic theology book? I'm sorry, you're talking about the Leviathan? Yes, the great sea serpent, dragon of the primordial sea, coolest guy around, yada yada yada. You know what? I don't want to know, not at all, how you got your hands on a draconic familiar. It's alright with me. I'd love to know more. How did Andu come to be? Maybe next time. Oh, okay. But for now, can I offer you a drink too, Quasar? No, thank you. I don't drink on the job. For dragon's sake. What's your job, if you're okay with me asking? I'm a paladin of the Aurelian Star Guards. I've dedicated my entire life to spreading Cassiopeia's light and wisdom in the name of the Order of Starlight. I save those who cannot save themselves and deliver justice to places darkness threatens to conquer. So, like a cop? No, not like a cop. The dragons wish for us to live in harmony with one another, and for that we must find a balance between compassion and rooting out evil. So we're a religious cop. I'd much prefer a different insult. The Order of Starlight. We don't often see people from the Order here in Mossbury. And we don't have a big stronghold in Fezoria. Yeah, Fezio. Fezoa? Yet. We'll go with that. And the Aurelian Star things. We're based in the Magocracy. I'm going to have to get a dictionary for this game. That explains the stick up your ass. And where are you from? The circus? Your dreams. My nightmares, more like. So what convinced you two to travel together? A mutual love for bickering? We're not travelling together. What is this then? Surveillance. Cosmo, I'm sure it won't surprise you to hear this, but we ran into this criminal while they were running from the law. Quite literally, 6 guards were chasing them. 6! Yeah, and you helped me get away from them. What does that make you? Compassionate? You were outnumbered, and it was unfair, so I felt a bit of empathy. You might want to look that word up. I'm good, thanks. Plus, it's innocent until proven guilty, right? Mm-hmm. That being said, they look very guilty. I've never stolen a single thing in my entire life. You tried to pickpocket me 3 times on the way here. What did the guard say or yell while you were running? I won't repeat the yelling, but I checked in with them later to hear their side. They told me a very precious artifact was stolen from the Museum of Historical Sea Serpentry. The local Leviathan Museum? Yes, the Eye of the Storm has gone missing. It's said to offer a glimpse at the dreams of the great sea serpent himself. Hence why it was being safeguarded in that abomination of a temple museum combination. Oh. Never been to the museum myself, unfortunately. Just gonna stay out of this. I guess I shouldn't have waited around so long. Now I've missed out on seeing that dream. Orb. Hopefully it'll be back soon. Ideally, you haven't lost your chance just yet. The receptionist saw a cloaked fae with a giant staff and a purple familiar pocketed. I don't know who that is. Could be anyone. I see the issue here. But how about a compromise? Quasar, you give the eye back, but without handing in your new acquaintance. But that way, you'll both be happy. I would have already done that, but they don't have it on them anymore and they refuse to be honest about it. Now I need to find out where they hid it. So you don't get in trouble for helping them flee? Bingo! And so I can return the artifact to its rightful owner. I can't exactly let a criminal run free either, but I need proof first. One should not condemn without having weighed the scales of justice carefully. Spoken like Cassiopeia herself. Yes. Not that I stole anything, but if I did, Leviathan would greatly appreciate it. And how do you know that? I asked him. Right. And what did he say? Nothing. But he didn't take my powers, nor banish me into the crater of a volcano, so he clearly approves. Seems like you've both lost your marbles then. Do you follow any of the dragons, Cosmo? I hope you're familiar isn't a result of wizardry. I'm devoted to Gaia, the heart of the earth. Sometimes Gaia sends me stuff and won't take it back. I'm afraid it's all wizardry here. I like the middle one. Sometimes Gaia sends me stuff and won't take it back. I've learned not to question it. So, the great dragon of the fruitful earth is like your fan? More like I'm her experiment, I think. Impressive. May I ask what all the trappings of astrology here are about then? Cassiopeia and Leviathan are typically the dragons associated with the stars, so it's a bit off-brand, right? Not really, this is my tavern, not Gaia's. And I like astrology. Ooh. Okay, so my mother was an astrologer. I learned it from the local sailors. It's a very efficient way to channel magic. It's one way for sure. You know, the star signs were created by Cassiopeia and Leviathan in unison. They both work quite well together. They're twins, such is expected of family, traditionally. But they're naturally opposed. Chaos and law just don't go together. Hence different planes and doctrine. But speaking of your gifts, Cosmo, I admit I'm curious about your drinks now. may I try one after all? Hehe, I knew I'd get him somehow. Happily, what will it be for you? Let me think. After talking so passionately about Leviathan and Cassiopeia, the Voyager's Dream sounds like a fitting brew. Actually got some new potions in today. If you'd like, I could try mixing up a fresh new version of the Voyager's Dream. Maybe with a shot of my new Sirius potion. Oh, here we go. Sounds exciting, count me in. Okay. I had to stop for a drink myself. All this talk of potions is making me thirsty. So, we are making the Voyager's Dream. However, we've got to use the Sirius potion in there. That is the Sirius potion, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yes. And let me check the logbook. Got some more rumours. Got 2 more characters as well. Got Rune is a they, them, and Razor is a he, him. Okay, so the log says Sirius. Yeah. Voyager's Dream and Sirius. Okie dokie. So we'll pop the Sirius in there. Get that one. So that's done that. That's ticked those boxes. We've now moved that one and that one. We need to move that one further. Yeah. And then, wow, that would make 3. What else can we do? We can move those. Do that one. So now I've ticked that. That one's okay. I've just got to move this one now on its own. Is there anyone that moves? Yeah, this one. Oh, there we go. Got it. Voyager's Dream. Lovely. Mixed with a different brew. A Voyager's Dream for you. It rhymes. Incredible. It's almost like I can taste the astral and primordial seas in unison together. Brilliant. Your assortment of potions has quite the variety of flavour profiles. You must get around often. Not as much as I'd like, actually. How so? I'm tavern bound most of the time. No one to cover you in case of absence? Something like that. How do you get your potions then? Well, I usually make them myself. I come up with whatever I can for recipes as well. Sometimes my friends give me potions or recipes they stumble upon during their travels too. Oh. Wait, let me see if I... Ah, I knew it. Here you go. Oh, got another recipe. Northern Brawler. Ah, that's really not necessary. It's Northern Brawler. Oh, did I get it? I got it. Northern Brawler. Energy, courage, motivation, hope. Wow, look at that. Wow, okay. They have ticks now. And I've made it in a different way. Okay. We'll see. It's really not necessary. But thank you. It was getting all crumpled in my bag anyways. Do I want to know where you stole that from? Stole? Not at all. Totally normal recipe I found under a rock. Sure. Say, Mage Boy, what were you doing at the museum anyway? Or in Fizoa at that point, for that matter? Do not call me that. My bad. I'm here for missionary work, and for curiosity's sake, to be honest with you. They say Fizoa harboured many of the dragon champions. Indulging in history a bit can't hurt, right? Though clearly Leviathan's allegedly chosen one leaves a bit to be desired. I was hoping to find some interesting exhibitions or lectures on local divine legends. You know, learn from the best. Or the worst. These sort of things are usually so boring. Perhaps you just lack the attention span to enjoy them? Make sure I don't forget to tell you about the new museums they're building in the Saya Plains right now. A new museum? Yeah, I heard some of the guards gossiping about it earlier. Apparently there's a fresh dig site on the steppe and they're trying to improve an exhibition. Oh, improvise an exhibition or something with loot they found. Sounds very boring and dry, but maybe that would quench your thirst for dull knowledge. Saya Pines, you say? They're not too far from here. Right, maybe I should visit them myself. I hear they're designing the museum's architecture around the shapes of the artefacts they found. Another rumour. You shouldn't be anywhere near museums or artefacts. Will we go see it? Perhaps. I need to figure out this whole thing first. What whole thing? No, yes, the whole stolen artefact thing, as well as the accidental aid in burglary thing, and your lying thing. May I recommend some rest first? I have somewhat comfortable beds. Actually, yes, please. I could offer you separate rooms or separate ones. Am I staying too? Yes, you're an investigative curiosity. I love it. Fine, I could use a nap and another drink later. I'll be ready. Have a restful night, Cosmo. And keep an eye on your silverware. I don't even like silver. That'd make a fun rumour. What does that even mean? Sometimes my patrons come in with really interesting gossip, and that's always worth noting down. You never know when you can turn a nice piece of gossip into a quest. But this time, I was just kidding. I don't think your silver aversion would be helpful for any future adventures. Hold on, turn rumours into quests. How'd you do that? Ooh, I smell another tutorial. At the end of every day, I sort through the rumours I've heard, and some days I have enough to turn into quests for my patrons. It's quite fun. Mind showing me how that works, perchance? Sure, I can give you a peek. Let's do the tutorial. Let's try it. Here we go. This is my rumour to quest workstation. Name pending. What's this little fella doing here? Oh, that's Slinky. They organise my journal and already have the day's rumours at hand. Or tentacle, at least. Better keep them away from Andu. He's very territorial when it comes to purple. So, you already have several empty quest papers prepared. Exactly. That way I can easily group my rumours together. And I can plan out multiple quests at the same time. Rumours that I think might be related go on the same quest paper. If they're nothing alike, I place them on different ones. What about the shell on the side? Sometimes I write down rumours that seem relevant at first, but eventually turn out to be useless. But you just throw them away then. What if I change my mind or make a mistake? This way, no snippets get lost. Plus, Slinky and I like to keep things orderly. Little chaos never hurt anyone, right, Andu? What matters most is that once I have enough rumours to make a quest, I have to take my time to fully put it together. You know what? Let's make a sample quest. I'll write you some sample snippets. Let's add the first one to a parchment. Now I need to fill all the rumour snippets that fit thematically with the first and add them all together. Another quest making example. This time it's green. I like this. And another one. This is how a finished quest paper would look like. Normally I'd add a proper description for the adventurers. For the sake of showing Rue, that's you, how to create a quest, this short description will suffice. And that's how you create a quest. Obviously this is just a quick example. I write proper descriptions for the real deal. Let's retire this one. Goodbye. Sometimes I can even make multiple quests a day. Hold on, are you taking notes? Maybe. Just interested in how quests are made, that's all. Well, now you know the process, but I'll keep the actual quest making to myself. No spoilers. After all, I'm the Tavernkeeper and you're the adventurer. Fine, I'll accept your judgment. Come on, Andu, let's go to bed. Have a restful night. Now, let's build a real quest. Okay, so... got a couple of Zenith ones. The citizens of Zenith are being played by a strange series of thefts, holding your buttons, your honey and checking on your scared kids. But streets being painted a different colour, and also the kid being afraid. The bogeyman stole my socks. In the small town of Zenith, the young boy is being terrorised by the sounds of thousands of feet and loud snores below his bed. Could this monster be summoned by nightmares caused by a series of strange thefts plaguing his neighbours? And who decided to give the town a makeover by repainting the cobblestones in bright colours? A leprechaun, carbuncle, or a very artistic button collector? Solve one mystery, get 2 for free. There we go. And we'll put that one there, just for ready for the next bits. I'm done. Oh, cutscene. Maybe. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is the tavern. This is the outside of what it looks like. Okay. This is where we are. I like it. I like it. The Drowsy Dragon. 2. The Nightmare Before Zenith. 37th the Dreaming Moon. Start day. Oh, Moon's back. Good morning. I think that was a swear word. Shh, be quiet. You're a croissant. Croissant? The paladin. Listen, if he asks, you've never seen me before, okay? I don't think so. I'm not being an accessory to this. Listen, if you just play along, I'll mail you a souvenir from the plains. An ancient artifact, perhaps. Ooh. What makes you think I'd want that? Well, they say the dig site in the plains leads to the tomb of a champion of the Elder Dragon. Ugh. I heard a wizard tell the guards about it, about how it might be full of magical clockwork or ancient puzzles and explosives. Who wouldn't want such an exciting souvenir? I think I'd prefer honesty instead. Come on, don't be so difficult. Uh-oh. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Where are you going, Moon? I was actually just getting this. Quest taken. It's here, this thing. The quest? Yes, the quest. I was picking it up so I could go on it and help. Love helping, big hobby of mine. Really? That's surprising. How wonderful. Could I have a look? Sure. What's it about? This city and things are happening in it. Zenith is being plagued by strange happenings. Things are going missing, cobblestones are changing colour, kid can't sleep. Very troublesome things if you ask me. Indeed, the poor townsfolk. That poor child must be terrified. Do you think there's actually a monster under his bed? Well, I don't know, but we should check, just in case. If nothing else, we can help him be a little less afraid by taking care of the thief. The thief isn't you, is it, Rune? Actually never been to Zenith before. Is it nice there? You ignore their awful affront as you run to Jelly Donuts. I'd love to try those. Me too. I suppose we'll get our chance soon. We? Obviously, I'm going with you. Do you have to? I can't let you go alone. You're still in custody. And I'm not going to sit around while these people need help. How nice of you. Yeah, very nice of you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, Rune, does that mean you're changing your plans for the planes? What plans? Plain plans is what they meant. Boring ones, like just staying inside all day. Yep, definitely meant that one. I don't believe you. I was merely telling Cosmo about how some of the discovered artifacts suggest they may be a champion's tomb in the plains. A champion? What kind of artifacts and what kind of champion? An alive one? No, idiot, it's a tomb. Most of what I heard sounds like speculation, like, oh, we found this ineligible diary legend written in ancient tongues. Or, look at this magical silver arrow that probably went with a magical bow. Famously invented weapons. How very of them. Is there a bow and arrow type dragon? Not traditionally, no. What kind of arrow are they saying it is? I don't know, I didn't see it. Silver, big, longbow kind of thing. They mentioned it was made of bones. Like a spine. A Tarrasque spine. A Tarrasque spine? That sounds like... Could it be? Mind sharing your great insights? I saw a bow carved from a defeated Tarrasque spine depicted on a mural of the Great Spirit Dragon once. He wouldn't have a tomb. I don't know if death can even die. Surely not on the mortal plane. But there is the legend of one of his most loyal champions, Yathamar Galanis. She defeated the colossal titan, the Umbral Knight. They say the Great Spirit Dragon gifted her a bow and arrow modelled after his very own. She accidentally struck her lover, Princess Merida, with it during their first encounter. Allegedly, the weapon knew the two could only be separated in death. It's very interesting. Perhaps it's her tomb, is what I'm saying. Yathamar, the lady with the three-headed hound? Yes, that one. Cool. I mean, boring. Zenith sounds so much more normal. So glad we're going there instead. It's important we help where we can. So, Yathamar and the Say Plains will have to wait. Suppose so. They're not going anywhere, I hope. Although... What, you think the planes can teleport? What? No. But yesterday I couldn't sleep, so I went outside to watch the stars. And I met some merchants just passing through town. Apparently they're avoiding the Sahi Plains because people have been encountering a strange monster. One of them claims it's a dragon, but dragons would neither leave survivors nor have three heads. Oh. What do you think it is? I thought it might be a guardian. One of the magnificent divine creatures the dragons created to protect sacred places. Like a guardian of Tuat, guarding the lost home? Perhaps. What kind of guardian do you think he would have? Some sort of scavenger animal, I'd assume. It's what his familiar's mirror, at least. So like a fish with razor-sharp teeth? That's it. It could be a piranha. I bet it's translucent, like a ghost. Oh, maybe. So, do you want to watch the stars when you can't sleep? Yes, don't you? No, seems like a waste of time. Not at all. It's almost quite calming to gaze up at Cassiopeia's firmament and ponder the meaning of everything. The meaning of everything? Destiny, fate, the past before us, who we are, who we could be. The stars know it all. Will you raise this pretentious, or did you get this way on your own? I bet your parents were breakfast, lunch and dinner prayer kind of people. My parents aren't religious. They're chairs at the Force Coys Institute of Postmodern Magecraft and Wizardry. And they were in need of a child like you to cover for their heathen ways. No, I chose this path for myself. They must be proud. That couldn't have been easy. Does it make you happy? Sure. Does it make you happy? Happier than I've ever been. Which is very. I'm working on it. All my siblings followed in their footsteps and became great mages of their own. But I couldn't live that life of manipulation, corruption, being only what they wanted me to be. I wanted to shape my own destiny. You know? I know. You still talk like a mage. Please don't say that. Fine, alright. We really should try to be a little less pretentious. Unfortunately, I think that's beyond my capabilities. It would be like asking you to be less sneaky. Ugh. Guess we'll have to go our separate ways then. But the quest? The quest. Right. So, do we just take this parchment and then do our worst? You do, but before you go, I can offer you one of my magical drinks to aid you on your journey. He does. My drinks can enhance your abilities, making you capable of even greater heroic feats. Stronger, faster, smarter, whatever you need, I can help with it. How'd you do that? Is it a spell? Or Gaia's blessing? Trade secret, I'm afraid. Oh, come on. What drink will you give us then? No, you tell me how you want to approach this and I'll mix you something that fits. In return, you'll tell me the story of your victory. In return, I get to feel helpful. In return, I get to bend fate a little. Bend fate a little. An equal exchange. You think? I'm not sure. Not really into magic. You do magic. Divine blessings. Right. Okay, so you'll make us a delicious drink filled to the brim with magic so that we can have some fun in Zenith? And help, of course. Don't look at me like that, Kezar. Do you have something that'll help with trickery and flair? Beat the thief at their own game. Rate them with false rumours, steal their thieves' tools, maybe impersonate the monster under the bed. We'll just need a bit of inspiration to help us figure out the right scheme, plan. And enough dexterity tricks after all. Sure, could have be something like that. That's not all we need. Danger could be afoot. We need to be able to deliver righteous justice to any monsters or criminals we may come across. We'll need to remain vigilant and motivated in order to do our very best. And we certainly should not be too hasty. If we approach this slowly, we'll be less likely to make mistakes once we confront the culprit. The citizens of Zenith will feel safer when they know we're able to defend them. You gonna fight these cobblestones? I'm much more worried about the person breaking and entering than about some paint. Well, you're wrong. Your war. Cosmo, I think we need an impartial party here. Please make this choice for us. Trickery or protectors of justice? Which path should we walk? I can't say I'm impartial, but alright. Alright, just had to have a little drink of myself. So let's have a look. We're looking for... I'll have a look. Trickery or protectors of justice. We want trickery. We want flair. We want inspiration and dex. Inspiration and dex. So inspiration. So dex is that feather. Which is probably a voyager's dream. Yeah, voyager's dream. Or we could go the strength and all this, fortitude and things, and we can help Quasar, vigilant and motivated, righteous justice. Do that. We could make that one and see what happens. See if we get it wrong. Let's go for it. So I want to minus in the swiftness. Yeah, that'll do us. Ooh, come on. There we go. So we've gone plus that way, that one. Now we just need to move these two, which I think... Yeah. That one. And then plus one more on the top. Ooh. Could do that and then that one. What do you think? We go Northern Brawler, we'll do that. So the demo. we can use this as like a practice run. There's a chance the monster is real and I really don't want anyone to get hurt. Wise choice, Cosmo. Thank you for your aid. This is going to be torture. On the contrary, helping people might help you find your heart. Or that stolen orb. I wouldn't count on it. Alright, bye Cosmo. Guess we'll see you soon. I'll make sure your fate bending is worthwhile. See you soon. Amazing. Oh, more quests. Anyone else? Do that. We could do those 3. Well, actually, all these would work. Oh. Sure. Archaeological finds in the Sahara Plains have sparked an impromptu exhibition of its... I think it's supposed to be... Yeah, exhibition of its mysterious... Is it supposed to be expedition or exhibition? Could this be the tomb of somebody's most loyal champion? Grave goods as you part with me when a dangerous creature haunts the plains. Ghost, a piranha, a guardian, or all 3. Okay. Oh, and then that's... Yeah. Oh well, we didn't warn them about the place blowing up, but never mind. Oh, cutscene. Amazing. Gosh, I don't know how much longer this demo is left, but we'll keep going. We'll do another day. We'll do Anchors Away, 38th and the Dreaming Moon. Let's do this day. Looks like it's gonna rain. How tall is this, Lex? Oh my gosh. Oh, Aegis, welcome back. Aegeus? Hi there, Cosmo. What's on the menu today? Let's have a look at him. Phantasm stroke 4. I'd like some, like, how to say their name. Great. Aegeus? I'll go with that. Chaotic Good. Welcome. Oh, it's a bard. Okay, hi. Still haven't started doing daily specials, unfortunately. That's too bad. You'd really think about it. Your patrons would love it. I suppose we'll have to see about that. But for now, how about the usual? I know you always need a refreshment after your shift. You know what? I would actually die for one of your creations right now. Figuratively, of course. My shift today was a literal nightmare. When I said I wanted more exciting orders, I wasn't trying to manifest completely delusional ones from every know-it-all in town. Or out of town, for that matter. Imagine, today somebody ordered a creme brulee with a shrimp scampi core. We don't even serve creme brulee. And still, I had to make it work somehow, because at Squeaky Lobster, the customer is always right. But needless to say, it was a mess. Seems like you're in dire need of a very refreshing drink. You guessed it. I've been fantasizing about the taste of one of your potions for countless hours today. Tijat, was it? Tijat? The faint notes of cotton candy and some exotic fruit I've never tried, and also can never quite place my finger on. A drink like that would refill my social battery in no time. Fret not, Cosmo, to the rescue. Alright, he requested a drink with a specific ingredient. What was it again? Let me check my log real quick. Ah, that's right. He wanted a drink with Tejat. Let's see what drink I can concoct with it. What the hell is that? So he wants the pinky one. Okay. Oh, so many potions. We want that ocean one. So +1 strength, +1 to the... Oh, where is it? There it is. So +1 and then +1 there. So we could make Northern Brawler. We could also make Voyager's Dream. That's Hope and Harmony and Courage. Yeah, let's do Voyager's Dream. And we'll add that in. So that's us fulfilled our need. We want a 2. That one. And then... Ooh. How do we do that? Do we do that one again? That one again. But then take that one back. There we go, Voyager's Dream. Okay. That's what I did. Let's go. Here you go. Give this a try. Oh, thank you. Oh. I might have taken some artistic liberties with your drink. I can tell. It's never too late for a culinary class, you know. I might even be able to get you a discount. Wow. Did I just... I swear I put the right one in. Oh well. But thank you either way. I like the faint note of spoondrift. That reminds me, I've got something for you. I think this will level up your drinks for sure. Ooh, it's Dubney. A special ingredient I always store in my kitchen. Yeah, I put that in there, didn't I? Oh, well, never mind. Oh, +2 brain, -1 defense. Okay. Wouldn't recommend drinking it straight from the bottle, but a little sip of it, Calvinic. It's my go-to for whenever I'm out of ideas and feel stuck in the kitchen, you know? Thank you. Oh. What is it? Oh, it reminds me of a recipe from a childhood friend. Balloon hubris. You want... Oh, hello. Oh, wow, so many stats. Oh gosh. Okay. For many wizards, this innate desire turned into an obsession, which has crystallized into this cold, enchanting brew. Move my position. There we go. Crunchy gemstones give it a strange but alluring sweetness, melting away worries both good and bad. Spellcaster's favourite focus is immensely on creativity and confidence. Maybe a little too much. Okay. So, what about you? Did anything exciting happen to you today? Not yet, no. To be fair, today's been kind of slow so far, which isn't a bad thing at all. Slow days allow you to take, well, deserved breaks. You might be onto something there. I just can't shake the feeling that every day of my life is a slow day. No matter how many carrots I have to julienne. Don't get me wrong, I love cooking. Love the ingredients and flavours coming together, creating something completely new for someone to experience. Put something sweet and sour together with a dash of cinnamon and watch the evolution of flavour take place. It's phenomenal. It's kind of like dreaming about something and then suddenly it becomes reality somehow. You make it happen. That's cooking. That's, if you want to go that far, even the essence of life itself. You get me? I'm working on it. And yet it's nothing compared to the stories my ma used to tell me every time she sets foot on land. I wonder what she'll have to tell me this time. It's quite a while since her last story, after all, so I just can't wait for the next one. She's told me stories about adventure, heroism, about hidden riches, monsters, love. I always hang on to her every word. She spins yarns like fairy tales, full of dreams you wish would come true. She sounds like a very cool mom. She is. Though I wish I was also part of her adventure and stories. She's in the city at the moment, but I guess she hasn't had the time to say hello yet. Being an adventurer must be tough. You know, someday I'd just like to be someone, I guess. Like, someone people remember. Someone who goes on the wildest adventures and changes the world, leaves their mark, all that. But, well, man can't live on dreams alone. And to be fair, I don't think I'm the right guy for the adventuring business anyway. All I've got is stories about accidentally switching up the salt and sugar. They do in fact look strikingly similar? There we go. Seems like you've got some experience in switching up ingredients as well. I'm just messing with you, so don't worry. I know. But luckily I've got my customer stories to quench my thirst for the unknown. Today I had someone from the Burning Peaks come by. Quite a character really. Told me they worked as a lava leech collector, but I take that with a grain of salt. Or sugar? Hey! They tried to sell you some of their leeches. What on Gaia would I do with leeches? They taste horrible. No, they actually told me the Burning Peaks are getting a little too hot and dangerous for them. Can you believe it? A place too hot for lava leeches? Apparently the volcano near his village is going to erupt, potentially. Where exactly? I think the village is called Siltwick. Sounded pretty bad. So now they're staying in Borkum until the volcano has calmed down again. Rumour. That does sound like a good reason to avoid the Burning Peaks at the moment. I definitely agree, but honestly, that person's nowhere near my most exciting customer. I remember him like it was yesterday. He was just a normal guy. Came in on a random order, told me he got saved from a kelpie by a famous hero. Imagine, he met Aqua Delphine, the Aquila Delphine. The lone wanderer who saved countless lives all over Gaia. The story about how she scared away those feral Raijus still gives me shudders, no matter how often I hear it. And that's not all. Did you know she's said to have saved a lucky tourist from a gigantic lugworm just last week? It happened right next to us in the Wadden Sea. I don't think I've ever been so close to her before. By the dragons, she's just so cool. And I indirectly served her my food. Not sure it works like that. I think it works even better than that. If she herself came into my restaurant, I would definitely switch up the salt and sugar, that's for sure. But think of all the stories she could tell. Do you by any chance think she could use an intern? You could always try and apply. It's a nice thought, but I don't know if I'm really made for adventuring. What about a bit of adventuring on the side? Cook by day, adventurer by night? Or something like that. I do like the sound of that. He's gonna go get the quest. Oh my gosh! Oh, she's adorable. Hello, sailor. Not a sailor, but ahoy to you too. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting? I'm Kaya Vinker. Vinker like the flower, you know? Or the Spring Court Band, or my great-grandma. You can call me Kaya or Vin or Vinker, or whatever you want really. Nice to meet you, Kia. I'm Cosmo, and this is Aegis, one of my regulars. Ahoy! Oh, cool. Not as cool as the fish you have there on your wall, though. Can it sing? Yeah, only badly. Impossible. Anything that comes from the heart can't all be all that bad. You haven't heard Fishery sing yet. Last time it made my patron's ear bleed. Well, that does sound like a special talent, though. By the way, this is an absolutely lovely little tavern. The cattywampus roof, the crooked panels, the little gaps where the light shines through. Love the cosy feeling. Oh, and what do I spy with my little eye over there? Oh, she's gone for the quest. That would be a quest. I collect... I can see that. A champion of Twat's hidden tomb. Just what I was looking for. It's like fate brought me here. A Tavernkeeper. Are we perhaps star-crossed? Star-crossed? Whatever. I'll workshop the name later. Are you a worshipper of Twat? Me? By chasm? No. But I need a gift for my best friend, you know? He's Kane. I mean, that's his name, by the way. He's so lovely. Huge heart, numerous cursed swords, incredible cork balls recipe. The tail. A little dark and twisty when it comes to his personality, but that's okay. Oh, we all like that sometimes. The tail. Well, either way, his rebirthday is coming up, and I'd like to get him a present. I was already stressing out about it, losing hair, and even sleep over it. It has to be perfect, you see. It can't be any less. Then I had a hunch, walked in here and saw your quest. Like the stars foretold this. A champion of the hidden tomb? Couldn't be any more perfect. Maybe I'll find a deathy present there. Do you mean deadly? That too. Deathy, deadly, diaries full of foul darkness, death-bringing weapons, or a cursed hair comb. So, your friend Kane, does he worship Twat? I don't know about that, but they're a bit hyper-fixated on the great dragon, Death Dragon and all. Don't bother questioning why. The whys and hows move in mysterious ways, Tavernkeeper. Don't we all? Ah, you're funny. Cosmo, was it? Yes. Well, Cosmo, it's been nice meeting you. You too, Gaius. Aegis. Right. Do you want to come with me? No. I'm a cook, you know, not an adventurer. And I still want to see my ma while she's in town. Okay. Cosmo, what about you? No, sorry. Someone needs to take care of Captain B-Bug and he doesn't trust just anyone. Mama. Who's Captain B-Bug? Am I familiar? Cute. And what about the little rat? Is he a familiar too? Rami, you mean? More or less. Not exactly, though. Rami. How cute. Where'd you get him from? Do they have more? Rami isn't exactly from this world. Where is he from, then? See, with Rami, I didn't exactly get him anywhere. Here, I got him out of my dreams. Like, literally? Ain't no way. Yes, literally. It's kind of... How can I say this? I can pull things straight out of folks' dreams, like their lost childhood toys or favourite dishes. Anything they dream of. At least in theory. I haven't done it in a while and I'm not too great at it. I can do the same with nightmares too, by the way. The atrocities a sleeping brain can come up with are so exciting to me. Oh, you're starting to get all dark and twisty now too, Dream Man. Nay, the clientele for that is, let's say, different, so I've chosen to stay away from all that. Betcha. Who taught you how to do it? I'm self-taught. It's kind of an innate ability. Special phantasm talent and all. I discovered it by accident when I got Arami. I was 8. He's been with me ever since. Cool. Anyway. I'll be on my way then. No time to lose. Gotta be quick if you want to snatch all the good stuff. Wait, you can't be thinking about leaving without one of Cosmo's magical brews. A unique drink forged with arcane liquids known to boost up your abilities or something or other. I pressed the button too quickly. That's hamming it up a bit, Aegis, but thanks. It's the truth. Magical brews. I'm in. What do? Do they make me fast? Do they make me invisible? Do they make me irresistible? Something like that. Okay. Hand over one of them magic drinks. Sure, what would you like? Any recommendations, Gaius? Aegis. Right, sorry. Names are slippery little things sometimes. Totally, I can understand. Faces I remember, but names, oof. But I pick one that fits your quest. Think, how would you like to approach it? Maybe you'd like to make friends. Good company makes for great quests. In that case, how about some charisma? Sure, but then I'd also need all the courage I can get to feel optimistic about my strategy. And to help with approaching strangers, maybe. I know I'm already sweet enough as it is, but who knows who I'll meet? You never know which nut you'll have to crack. Wish I could go to with an independent approach though. A bit of finding hidden entrances and brain power. With a dash of confidence, you can master any encounter. That seemed creatively intelligent. I like the sound of it. Cosmo, will you help me choose? Of course, be my pleasure. Right, okay. We're back here again. Have a look. Forlorn hubris. Crunchy gems, alluring sweetness, melting away worries, both good and bad. Creativity and confidence. It's going to be this forlorn hubris, isn't it? We'll go with this guy. We'll have a look. So I need +2 in those two. Do that. Not that one. Not that one. Do those two together. What if we did this one? And then this one. So we've got that so far, which matches at the top. I just need to bring this one forward too. Anything that's moving the brain, do I? Oh, up here. There we go. How does that look so far? And then minus on the defense, which I think is this one. There we go, forlorn hubris. Did it! I think if you're planning on stealing something, it'd be best not to announce your presence. Also best to stay by yourself. The less attention you grab, the more you'll be able to pocket. A heist, that's so fun! I'll be as stealthy as the wind and twice as smart. You know, the little explanation didn't quite meet what I'm being told. I don't know if I'm getting things wrong, but I don't know. I wish Kane could see me now. This Kane guy, he's your friend. He's like my ominous little brother, my partner in crime. Not that we commit any, it's a saying, you know. They say it about iconic duos. I've heard. So he's more the best man than the groom, I see. Sure, if I ever get married, but I don't do romance. It just slows you down. It's kind of a waste of time, you feel? A waste of... Couldn't imagine anything more worthwhile. I think you've got to get a little better at imagining then. Imagine a world where love conquers all, but I guess we all dream of different things. Still, romance inspires countless stories and songs and poems. If you say so, I'll be too busy with my quest. Cosmo's drink will help you discover the hidden tomb of epic treasure. I'm sure there'll be a present or two for your death enthusiastic friend there. Darn tootin', cast your guesses. I'm hoping for a weapon forged in blood. Or a death manifesto. I can always picture it, a mysterious artifact packaged in a gold box in the shape of a scarab. Oh, and the lock in the shape of a butterfly. Some additional velvet pattern is also a must, don't you think? Purple, maybe. That's exceptionally specific. Of course it is. Imagination is the key to success. Without it, how would I know what I'm looking for? Just don't want him to be disappointed by my gift. I'm sure he'll love it regardless. If it comes from the heart, he'll hardly be disappointed. The gesture's what counts, as well as the amount of love you put in it. And I sense you already put a lot of that in the thought alone. Your friend will feel the same way. And maybe, once you're back, I can pull the box of your dreams out of your dreams. Oh, you'd really do that for me, Gaius? Hey, yes, but yes. If you can imagine it, I can get it out of your dreams. Sweet. Let's figure out when I'm back, because I'm fixing to head to the plains right about now. Of course. You can find me at the Squeaky Lobster. And it'll be helpful to know the size of the present before we get to the box. Bless your heart. Alrighty then, Cosmo. Gaius, I'll see myself out. I know her accent was like Southern American kind of accent. I can't do that. I'm not going to try and do that. That's not an accent I can do. I think you'll get a good story out of this one. I'm counting on it. So, about that fish. I can sometimes feel it looking at me. I'm sure that's just your imagination. Either way, this was lovely, but I gotta go see my dad. Got a big box of leftovers waiting for him. If I wait any longer, it'll all go bad. Fair winds and following seas, Cosmo. Oi. Okay. Lava leech collector. Okay. Then. Oh. Next day. Ooh. There we go, the secret mirage. I'm going to carry on with this demo, but I'm going to do it in a different video. So I'm going to pause this, and this will be like the end of this video. But don't forget to check out the Kickstarter for the producing of and creating of this game. It's down in the description. And check out Tavern Talk if you haven't already checked it out. There is a little demo going on, and there's also Tavern Talk, the emoji game, which is pretty much the same as this. Slight differences, slight different people, but still the same game of mixing drinks, creating quests, and sending people out on adventures. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this little demo. I'll see you in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye.